Hello from down under. I am Cam Johnson with Disney Johnson Bros Adventures. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite extinct attractions. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets in the Muppet Show tonight. You guessed it! Today's video is all about Muppet Vision 3D. While it's not entirely gone, it's not the same as I remember it. I grew up going to Disneyland in California, and Muppet Vision 3D was part of that. According to my brother, I am the DCA guy, so let's jump into the history of the semi-extinct attraction. The Muppets were created by Jim Henson in 1955 with his first TV show, Sam and Friends. This show introduced Kermit the Frog, a character Jim made from an old coat and jeans. Over the years, Jim and his team, including puppeteers like Frank Oz, created memorable characters like Ralph the Dog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, and Gonzo. In 1969, Jim helped launch Sesame Street, bringing iconic characters like Big Bird and Cookie Monster to life. After that, The Muppet Show began in 1975 and became a massive hit, blending sketch and music and celebrity guests like Julie Andrews, Steve Martin, and Johnny Cash. The show's success led to several films, including the Muppet movie in 1979. Jim's team even collabed with Lucasfilms, with Frank Oz performing Yoda in Star Wars. Jim also directed Labyrinth in 1986, starring David Bowie. In the early 1990s, Jim Henson started collabing with Disney to bring the Muppets into the parks. Their first big project, Muppet Vision 3D, a 3D show that debuted at Disney's Hollywood Studios, then MGM Studios. It let guests into the wacky world of the Muppets, with Kermit trying to demonstrate new 3D technology while the rest of the gang caused their usual chaos. Sadly, this was Jim Henson's last project before his passing in 1990. Muppet Vision 3D opened a year later in 1991. As a tribute to Jim's vision, the show is packed with visual gags, animatronic version of Statler and Waldorf, and nods to the original Muppet Show. It also opened in Disney's California Adventure in 2001, but closed in 2014. The Hollywood Studios version is still operating today, keeping Jim Henson's legacy alive. My favorite part of Muppet Vision 3D is the pre-show. The room's theming and the clever humorous gags that makes waiting entertaining. Another highlight is the scene where they're searching for Bean Bunny. The blend of on-screen and off-screen effects, especially where Sweetums steps out of the side room to look for Bean, adds a dynamic, interactive element that reveals Bean Bunny in the balcony is a fantastic touch. My honest review, I absolutely love it. Muppet Vision 3D holds a special place in my heart, being the last Muppet project Jim Henson worked on before his passing. It's not just one of the best 3D shows in any theme park, but one of the most immersive, thanks to its off-screen elements like animatronics and live effects. The humor, nostalgia, and cutting-edge technology makes the show fun for fans of all ages. Plus, the theming in the queue and the theater is amazing, filled with hidden details and jokes that makes the entire experience unforgettable. If I could bring it back, would I? Honestly, I am torn. Part of me would love to see it return, but also I understand why it hasn't. There's still one at Disney World, and Disney has invested a lot in transforming the theater at DCA. Undoing those changes would seem like a waste, especially since Muppets haven't been getting the same attention in recent years. Preserving the remaining Muppet Vision 3D at Disney World is important not just for nostalgia, but to honor Jim Henson's legacy. Muppets are more than just another franchise. They represent a unique blend of creativity, human heart, that has shaped entertainment for decades. It's interesting to think about what could have been. It was actually supposed to be an entire Muppet-themed land at Disney's MGM Studios, now Hollywood Studios. Jim Henson had been working on it with Disney before he passed away. This land would have featured multiple attractions, including the Great Muppet Movie Ride parody of Disney's Great Movie Ride. Unfortunately, after Jim's passing, the projects were shelved. If that land had been completed, Muppets might still have a bigger presence in the parks today. In the end, Muppet Vision 3D is more than just an attraction. It's a piece of history. It honors the legacy of Jim Henson and continues to bring joy to fans of Disney World. As Disney fans, it's important to remember the impact of the Muppets, in hopes that the future generations will get to experience the magic that Jim Henson and his team created. So, what do you think? Should Disney bring back Muppet Vision 3D or create a new Muppet attraction? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Disney content. From Disney Johnson Bro Adventures, see you next time!